Good morning, guys. A great morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing in the world, coming to you from Guyana. So I start my day with fluids. How do you start your day? So basically, when I wake up in the morning, I start with a half bottle of water, and this is how much ounces in this. This is I think there's a 500 ml bottle of water. 500 ml, eh? You ever check it, Robbie? Your rating is so small. 500 ml, cool, yeah. So this is a 500 ml bottle of water, and I start with about 250 mLs of water when I wake up in the morning. The first thing I do is start with the water, right? Just drink the water, because my after I come off the program, so I don't do breakfast, or yes, I break fast. My fast at about 10:30. 11, 12 o'clock. It depends on the work mode. If I don't have anything to do, if I have something to do, I go straight into it, right? So yesterday I started with some nuts, and then I had a nut cake. Yesterday I had a bit of sweet. I had a few nut cakes yesterday, and I had a rice cake and meat, protein. That was about it, right? But it's important you look at what you eat, is because that plays an important role in how you feel. What you do in general. This morning I got up, I did my reading, and one of the positive things that came out of this morning, I received a call from someone this morning, one of my followers, a man, and he came off like, "Good morning, my motivation." It normally would be a feminine thing, like a woman to say to a man, she guides her and so. But this man, you could have heard in his voice, it's not a gay thing. It's a man who is motivated by what I do, who obviously looks at me religiously, and he said, "Good morning to my motivation, and you're my motivation." And that was basically his words in captured in short. And it made me feel empowered. It made me feel good. It made me feel rewarded. Why I'm saying that? People are affected by what you say about them. And all I try to do is affect change in people's lives as a result of what I say about them. So you could also use that. Ask yourself, if you were to give someone a positive word on a daily basis, you didn't have much to give. A lot of us we're needy people. So you don't have much to give. But if you had something that you could have given, that I identify to you now, would you give that? If you could only give a word of advice, a good word, a positive word, and know that would have impacted on somebody somewhere in a manner not normal to tangible things, giving tangible things. Like people think giving money. No, I get money yesterday. I pay out some money yesterday. I get money the day before. I pay out some money. But nothing is as heartening as when somebody calls and say, "Yo, you're my motivation, buddy. I look forward to hearing from you in the morning." Like, I thinking, whoa, I had some steaks, and those were so fulfilling as these positive words towards me. I know sometimes we are held back by how those words are received, but nonetheless, it shouldn't be reciprocal. You're imparting with people positivity. Shouldn't have to be reciprocal. Like you telling them, yo, you're good, buddy. I like your style. I respect what you're doing. Thanks for being you, man. And he said, man, like you the push this by. What kind of girly thing you tell? Because you know why he does that? You know why he's acts like if he's resisting what you're saying? He's not accustomed to people showing him that way. They're not accustomed to people. There's nothing wrong. It's not necessarily rejection. It's inability to understand good nature, a good word, a positive word. Like when you go wrong with a light, hey, morning, how you doing, buddy? You good? Everything all right with the family? How the wife? How the kids? Like, if you start doing that, if that was not normally your attitude, and now you start doing that, people like, what's wrong with you? What to you? Like, you smoke or what? You drunk? What to you? You want something? You understand? People assume you want something. Or me to, we can do smell later. We started on a positive note to carry people through the weekend. You understand? Positivity. This way you want to share a positive energy to start your day. Like I was reading, and the book I'm reading is speaking about changing your life, your aim, your focus, how you look at things. It's a book by Jordan Peterson, and it's explaining to you how to focus your mind through sight, how you look at things. Even in capturing the Old and New Testament. Biblical, giving a biblical background as to why you should focus in a certain way. And it speaks to even if it means cleaning up your desk. A desk that you didn't plan to clean, or you're dodging from cleaning for a long time. And I'm reading the book. And I'm looking over the book at my desk that needs cleaning. And I'm thinking, the way that you are being impacted by the things around you or the things you absorb is even more common than you would be willing to accept. Because I'm reading a book that is telling me about writing certain things, small things in my life, that is just within 3 feet of that book. Clean your desk. And me desk there in confusion. Bills that I take from the car and put in a thing there in file away for tax purposes yet. Some documents that I'm holding on to for God in heaven knows what reason. Maybe posterity. Is posterity or posterior or austerity? Let me get it. And this morning you can call in and we can address any issues. I can talk about the police them just now. Posterity.
This is the definition of posterity. All future generations of people.
Posterity. Maybe for posterity. Because why holding on to it? When I watch the documents will send to me, people transport, people documents. But I'm thinking in my mind, maybe if I need the information, I'll go back to it sometime. But if I focus my sights, I would have realized I always held on to things if I needed it. But I've never went back to anything. Because it is like, you are now creating an environment here that you will have a problem in the future. Why should I be putting things aside? Or should I be? Shouldn't I? This is the question. But given my track record, so let me say, I keep documents to suggest if a day comes, I will go back to those documents and get an understanding how to do a letter. Like I have some documents for bringing a company. I got access to some documents from a company that was bringing people from Bangladesh. So you got the people visa application, you got everything, you got the permission from their country, and think this is where you're going to apply to Home Affairs. Now I have a file. And why am I keeping that? One document in its entirety, all the necessary requirements, not just the requirement listing, a complete file of one that was going to be filed and it was never filed, of how this process works. I run through it, I read through it once, but I keep it. Why am I keeping it? If I went to the ministry and tell them this is what I want to do, I want to bring some workers from India, wouldn't they give me all the requirements? Like if you're going to apply for a visa, you ask in the next month. So what you do? But there's a website that tells you. The world has changed so much. It tells you everything, all the requirements you have to. But you're still asking because you're asking a man who got a visa. So you thinking, yo, this one is guaranteed to work. So you hold on to this thing. But tell me, man, explain to me, man. Like when you go to people to fill up your visa application, you would like to go to people who you think most people went to who get visa. So you're drawn to that because you assume the information is there. Right? You assume the information is there. The information is credible. You assume. Now what I'm saying, I had these documents but 3-4 years now. I've never had to use it. If I decide, when I decide, because we bring in truck drivers from India, I want to bring some truck drivers from India and engineers and stuff from India. And if we decide to do that, it might even be me doing the application. You put it over to somebody who does it. But me, being the hoarder of knowledge, the kind of person I am when it relates to hoarding knowledge, I want to know how this is work. When people call me, I can say, yes, that don't work. So, yeah, this is what going on. Like the idea I did the police station and I see some man marching outside. Now it's 2 police in the car and me and the other driver who been in the accident. I see some police marching outside. I see this is abnormal. I don't know police's practice. Well, I don't know. I've never seen it before, but I want to know what's going on because I don't know what's going on. So I said, man, what's going on with these policemen? They said, oh, they're practicing for the opening of the courts. You know, the police is there and it's got a ceremony and all. They're practicing for the opening of the courts. Now, when I got it in, Adam sitting in the car, he just see the police moving, think the police know what they're doing. No, I can't know what the police doing. I want to know. I asking the question. So a lot of times information is there to go back to. But how much do I keep? How much should you keep? Is it worth the while? Is this attitude of hoarding things to always have access to it? Because, again, hoarders are not necessarily very progressive people. This is the first thing. You gotta know. Organized, wealthy, successful people are not hoarders. The man who run through in every photo, in every movie, the man who just go to who's got the information, you gotta get linked with hoarders for be successful. But the man who's got the information is a slow guy, got a set of paper between somebody looking, you understand? He got a library, he got some book, he got some mechanism, every picture, every moving you go to, there's a simple man. I by no way, shape, or means want to be a simple man. So I got to choose what I'm going to do. Am I going to be a hoarder? Am I going to be keeping this thing? Like, we got enough equipment. Real equipment when it comes to videography and all them things, the production and so, real equipment. Things you wouldn't believe, regular, Guyanese ain't got. You name it, we got it. The best in drones. I bought the tilt-a-float and didn't use it yet. The tilt-a-float is the thing where you put on your body for movie cameras. A man could run in, so on the camera there's a stable running alongside. And we even unbox it and never use it yet. They got thing, a rail that cameras is run upon. If you're doing a photo shoot from one side to the other side, forget a crane. The thing where the cameras run in the air, the spider. You name it, I buy it one time. And I said, okay, you gotta start using these things. You gotta make my squad on them, man. Because when we started Guyanese Critic, I dream of having all these things. Right? I dreamt of having all these things when we start Guyanese Critic. Now we got it. Got more than most Guyanese would have access to. And we got cameras, a long lens like this. A fine lens, some for seeing small places. A camera that could go in a hole. Yeah? Yeah. You name it. The best in digital cameras. We got to upgrade we studio cameras. I'm looking at what to upgrade to. How have I capitalized? 622-7740. Somebody was asking for my phone number. It's 622-7740. How do you capitalize on what you already have? So I'm looking at all these things. Like the car crash. Me ain't got no car. Me ain't got no transport. Everything being used. The pickup, the turbo coming next week. So all I got as my personal transportation is a motorcycle, a pickup, 4x4 pickup, and a car. The 4x4 turbo down, and the car gone and crash. Motorcycle I can't ride when rain falling. I hitch and ride, and people dropping me when they go in the driver. You got the company has vehicle, not vehicle. But me personal vehicle, me gonna buy another vehicle that when me car come now we got an extra vehicle park up. I can't gonna buy me time. What is it that I have to do? What is it so important? If I did crash and broke me 2 foot though, why the driving going? You understand? So I can't let you relax yourself. I walk in if I going over Albert Tongue, I walk in. We don't want to know is what happening like Critic got mad. You understand? Best Buy got at rental. I could call and get a car, come right here, right now. Or just buy a new car. Say, I want a new car and drop it in front of you right now. But to what ends? So I go and buy a new car because... No. Because I got to wait 3 weeks for my car come to the workshop? Oh, shit. We got the RAM. With the RAM there. Shit. We got RAM. We got... I forget. I just forget. I forget we got the RAM. Yeah, we got the RAM. That would be nice. I haven't seen wake up yet, but I'm see working late last night. I will be late or out for today, my oh Jesus Christ. Don't worry, Shazam. I can take care of it. I'll take care of it. Y'all bear up with me. Deal with it just now. Yeah. So on our positive front, right? That's my take. How do you plan your life in here? Because in my head, I got real uses for these papers and these things that I'm keeping. But in reality, I've never seen a successful person with a set of paper and a set of thing hoarding. Even the contractors, if you go to the failed contractors, the yard got a whole set of old thing. They always keeping something in case something broke. Well, here I tell you, I try to forget things that don't broke. Because if you got a mental, you keeping something in case something broke, but nothing never broke. Then you get a junkyard, your junkyard contractor. Right? If you got junkyard, you got junkyard. So that's just me take and how I see things. And for the most part, I ain't the clean freak. So Desiree just do all the cleaning up and all in there, but me, Desiree, I clean because she see papers, Desiree not gonna throw away papers. She don't know what's bill, what's important, what's not important. But I like a clean place. I like the place being clean. Yes, and Desiree keeps it that way. But if you left it up to me, like when I done do so, I pack out, and when I get it from here, I pick up meeting and I left. Water bottle left, coffee thing left. Yes, and Desiree come, she clean up. So I like the clean environment. I know the importance of the clean environment. I'm not necessarily the clean freak that going about cleaning it, the environment. You understand? Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, my brother.
Is this Critic?
Speaking, sir. How can I be of help to you?
Alright, so what I want to find out, the thing is, good morning, I'm in Canada, and I'm seeing it talking about like house lots and stuff like that. We were there in 2018, and we applied, and we never got back a response. You know, we'll be trying to follow the websites and stuff like that, but we never got a response. We don't know how to continue.
You're planning to come back and live here?
Pardon?
You're planning to come back and live here?
Yeah.
Okay. You're a Canadian citizen?
Yes, I am.
Well, I don't know how that works. I'll have to find out. But
Okay.
from my perspective as a Guyanese, I don't see the Russian importance in that. There are many Guyanese, including my mother, who's waiting for a house lot since 1993. So obviously, you know who are gonna put before you.
Okay.
But I know applications. The Ministry of Housing is working on applications for anybody who applied before. And when you applied, you got a letter of acknowledgement.
Okay, so yeah, what we did, we went into there and asked us for different documents and stuff like that, and they said they approved us for one of the turnkey homes, and then we never got back a follow-up.
Well, you got follow-up from within.
Okay.
Right? Well, I'm going to tell you from me perspective, because you supposed to be comfortable there, right?
No, but Guyana is my home, right?
Yeah, I know that. But you give up, you're gone there. We got some people struggling down here, need a house, lad. So, you know, I don't know what's the laws inside there, right? Remember, I'm projecting myself and my thought process on this thing. Just because, well, you call, right? But straight up, before they're working on all the applications before 2019 presently. So,
Okay.
if you reach out to them, most likely by phone call, don't worry the website. And even to the phone thing, they're not as efficient as I am. Not even 911. I answer every call and return every missed call. You understand?
Okay.
Safe. So keep calling with them. Safe, Chief. Yeah. Right? They into you call somebody potent to somebody. They're like me. I like me. I'm a critic. I listen to you and I don't care. What's your problem? That's why I want to hear. I know you call it a problem. I've been listening to people's problems. No, hundreds of thousands of problems over the process of 7 years. So don't tell me, don't try to make it out like you need my extra support if because of the fact that you just follow me religiously. Everybody follows me religiously. You understand? No, outside of that, the mandate of the Guyanese critic is to listen. In most cases, respond in a way that you necessarily don't like. I just be honest about my opinion, but I'm telling you, once you apply and housing give you a thing, they ain't gonna give people who ain't deserve it. So once he meets the criteria, being Guyanese with ID card, whoever living in Canada, I would say from me perspective, me got time with nobody living in Canada, you they good. I ain't put no rush for that. Cause I know enough mothers, I know enough fathers, I know enough Guyanese got the money now or wait for a house that a turnkey home. You don't go Canada and live and then come back and get turnkey home here. Government billing for people to come back. Me nigga. Me understand how to understand though. Yes, sir. Me ain't saying I have a different level of intellectual capacity. I'm saying I stupid like that. I stupid that me want to understand. Yes, sir. Cause I never get a house that neither. I buy house cash in Albay, well, through mortgage in Albay Town. So you go to Canada and I ain't making enough money to come back and just buy a place? They got places to sell. Bear in mind, Guyana got property to sell, you know. Guyana is not a dictatorship or a communist country or a socialist country where the only place you can get land is from the government. They got people selling land. They got private communities. They got people selling back their house. But the cheapest and most affordable land is given the government. That's where they rush here. And I am saying the first and foremost people should be the people the poor people. Because government lands go as much as $8 million. But what I can tell you, government lands, when bought, when you have acquired a government land, when you acquire government land, whether it's for 200,000, 500,000, $1 million, 1.5 million, 2 million, or 8 million, they got different prices of land. It goes up threefold in its acquisition. Just in the acquisition of government lands, it goes up threefold. And the cheaper the land is, the more it goes up because of 200,000. Anyway, there's no land in Guyana selling less than $5 million. This is the first thing. So imagine you getting a land, low income from government for $200,000. Upon acquiring that land, its value is $5 million. That's 9 and 4,000. 4,900% increase in value. A 8 million land. If you get an 8 million land, this means high income certain area. Top $10 million right away. Shut your eye. You ain't moving for the land yet. Me damn put in a house and so. Right? So I don't only look at land acquisition as, yes, you're getting a house. I look at land acquisition as empowerment of Guyanese. So when you see a poor man getting a piece of land, I know he definitely up and up banner. Because in a time to come, he could now leverage that at the bank. Use this as leverage at the bank and access financing. If he wants to do a small business. Just he has to use it wisely. Good morning, please. Please congratulate SHAV Shivani Bash on the outstanding performance at her New Year state exam. Shivani, congratulations. But who's Shivani? And where's the New Year? Me not understand though. We can learn just now though. Anyhow, congratulations for whoever visit you. You do. At least somebody wants to congratulate you. So this Trini man that cussing up, he been at Marseille. Imagine a Trini man do a video cussing up. You see the video? With the Trini man cussing up how we been at Marseille and how the service is poor. Marseille the Trinidadian company. He own time and following me. Boycott Marseille. I don't care. It's not Guyanese. I don't care. I got some serious things to do this morning, but I got to dig a cusp on some of them. Hold on. What the hell is going on here? I don't really take half an hour more.
Your call is being forwarded to a...
Yeah. I was calling Michael to find out something at anybody. Alright, we'll deal with it. You're looking to get black. Who's the? Alex here. Let me boss down a rhythm and then we go straight into the low lives and the hungry bellies. Right? Here it is. What the ass is this? Show them this rhythm, man. I like this. I like this video. I like this video. God, I love it. I just love it. Show them the video.
Pressures of your life and it tough. Now stay down, mama, time pick it up. Now bother with the down full style, strictly up full vibes. I pick it up when the bills, them the rent and the mortgage due. Yeah. When me chalice, when your best friends are gone and it's only you. Like up a split, turn up the music. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel irate. Forget the troubles and the rock with me. You know feel the reggae music sweet. Skanking sweet. Everybody wanna feel irate. Forget the troubles and the rock with me. You know feel the reggae music sweet. Skanking sweet. For every
So Alex gone for the day. He's saying like this song. So you want you waste your time and stress yourself here. You get black from the street. You gone for the
So
day.
make we sing together. And who said life no order?
Cause every man got his struggle.
I beg you to help me, Lord, and let me overcome my troubles. Can't you see? Everybody wanna feel irate. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet. Yeah, yeah, yes, can't you see? Everybody wanna feel irate. Forget your troubles and rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet. Yes, can't you see?
We chanting till the morning come.
Until the day when my
Troubles are done. Hallelujah.
we're grooving in a jazz. We're grooving on my troubles away. Can't you see?
Everybody wanna feel irate.
I got the troubles and the rocking. You know feel a reggae music sweet. Can't you see?
Everybody wanna feel irate.
I got the troubles and the rock with me. You know feel a reggae music sweet.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Morning to the realest thing in the world. What's up, brother?
I gotta tell you, I just loving the vibes here.
You alive?
Yeah.
I want to make a suggestion. You know, one of the things we do is real estate and business facilitation. And everybody, as you just said, try to come and get cheap government land. All right? That is the cheapest source. But what I learned from, I call them these comebackies, United States, Canada, London. Some of these people, they're 20 years, 25 years, they have accrued, the solid ones, the ones who end up on stupidness.
Yeah.
The only stupidness is that they give up Guyana. And I'd encourage, I'm saying it here publicly, all of you who listen around the world, by Critic here, don't ever make the mistake with your young ones and give up hope. Because look at them now, everybody wants to come back home. All right? And they knew, and they're of our age, and they knew that Guyana was going to be here. It was just time. All right? Now, having said that, I've learned that some of these people have credit leverage, we just use that word, or credit worthiness of up to 300,000 to 500,000 US. So rather than burdening the government system, they can find reasonable people who are selling back land in the real estate arena. It's already happening. And they leverage that credit here because it's very easy for them to do from discussions that I've had. And buy private land. Good luck with them finding the ones that are staying away from the ones who are not exploitive. But there are a lot of lands that are selling. But I'm not talking about government land, but as you said, schemes and so forth. Because they got the money. And it ain't gonna get better if they keep sitting down and calling and waiting. They can probably throw in an application with the government one time and don't come down here. Another thing, they just come down here and they just try to get things done in 3 days. It can't happen. You got to book a ticket and take about 2 to 3 weeks and understand the system because we're still developing. You know, and sometimes they appear very naive to understand that Guyana is just 50 years old and they migrated 20 and 35 years.
Well,
to a place that is 200.
Here I could tell you, brother, if I could bring some light to something like that, I get a sense from the people who come from outside, like the people who come, who got thing. And I meet all kind of people. So I meet the hustlers who come back, stragglers, yes, and the comebackies, and the remigrants. I talk about remigrants who supposed to be respectfully called remigrants. People who come back with thing.
Yes.
You get a sense, you get an air of contentment with them, and they just, well, they ain't like this or whatever, but they know what's going on. And the comebackies now, right? There's a set of strugglers who ain't really got nothing outside, didn't get anything 20, 30 years, but come back and want thing here in 3 days. Oh, how the system works, but you live in a basement for 15 years, and you come back and now you know how the system works for get a place. It was that easy in New York that you got places and come back here now and know how easy it is to get place?
That's why I said some of them even credit worthy. Some of them, they come back, they're not even credit worthy.
Yeah, so...
You know, some people structure, some people...
Like I there here, and I ain't got a house like hey, but I'm looking at if I have the opportunity and I go into a place like New York or wherever, like in England, I have a place in London, right? On the outskirts of London, I have a place that I want to put my hands on. When I go to London, I have a place to stay. Likewise, and bro, not no astronomical thing. They got places in a little farmhouse, old house on the outskirts of London, £80,000. You understand? So, I looking at London as a destination. I looking at some Caribbean islands. You understand? And them possibly will come back even fight with government for house lot that me and I didn't even get. And me mother waited for since 1993. Which you know, why I'm saying, why I look past that is not disrespecting house lot, is that I knew when I started this thing, I had some real convictions. The other night I went out for dinner with a friend, a business partner, and Paul. And Paul hysterically was laughing at me how I was anti-American. You know how I don't have an American visa?
Yeah.
Now, when them boys' mother at the time, I was about 25, said, man, she want to go and get, no, more like 30. She going to get visa for all of we. We ain't going for visa. So I had to go in for the boys to get visa, right? And the lady asked, why you ain't going? I said, nah, me want to go America. Right? No, the boys' mother wanted us all to go. That might even be the start of the split up. But remember, me want to go, no struggle, me never do. I always see myself as becoming great in Guyana. Right? So, the boys get visa, 3 boys. The woman get visa, me never take, and me always cussing America. Right? Full anti-America. You don't want to hear nothing but America. Anybody? I said, no, I don't. This is beef. Remember, I go. Make sure they get their visa. But I'm saying, I never have no interest in going to America. Now, time and things change. The other day, I want to go to Jamaica to interview Selwyn Peters. Where do you believe the cheapest and fastest flight coming out from? Miami. I don't have an American visa. Shit fast in my ass. I could run through Panama, but it's not the cheapest and most efficient flight. You understand? When I want to go to the world, when I want to go anywhere else in the world, Miami would be the preferred location to springboard from. You still got to get an American visa for go. You understand? So, I see things differently. I have never planned for levy. Me ain't going away. This was inevitable when we the talking and we the hustling partner. We never discuss. I could never, between me and you and Williams and everybody else, we never discuss leaving this country for anything.
Never.
We talk about the struggles and how to overcome those struggles right here. I could not remember anybody in my fold, Rampata Betwaru, G&J, Back Road, nobody that I ever encountered in my life as a business associate that discuss, left anything hard and left. We never discussed that.
Yeah. And I proudly tell people as a software engineer, I earn US dollars right here. You understand? But something you said just now, I want to listen, whoever it may benefit. When it comes to the house lot, I done housing since I was 19. Right? And when you heard you said it with your mom to the other day, housing so great. We want you out of this place. You understand? Your application then here so long to find something before it bomb down wherever. I say, you understand? Irfan was minister then. I say, are you serious about getting a house lot? So my then wife, she said, since then you in the system? I say yes. But the point is that you got to start into our young people. And I heard the president said something to one, I think was Cultural News reporter. He's 28. He asking about and that's a very salient point, and I think people missed it. Right? A lot of people don't watch press conference. He's 28. He asking about what money the government can give for 2025 and 20.
Bear in mind, my brother. He's asking.
He doesn't have a house or a house lot.
No, but here I'm now.
So,
Before you continue your point.
Hold on, Rodrigue. So when you mention about our era, right? I wanted to work hard. I wanted to achieve things. Was it with these young people? He asking for more money. Some of them working on the rig. When you examine on the oil and gas sectors, 300,000, 400,000, 200,000 carry home. 2 weeks off, 2 weeks in. What are these young people doing with the money? Buying a car and like park PhD, like it stand for Pagli, crashing up, doing a set of stupidness. This fast life. You know, so we gotta give these people gotta take directives, and the president was right. You don't want to contribute to the development of your country and yourself.
Yeah, he's not contributing. But what happened? What happened with he? Remember, he coming out from Kaicho News, where they're indoctrinated on a daily basis in the fact that they're supposed to get free things from the government, but yet all they do for Kaicho News don't shower them with nothing extra. They gotta work for it.
Yeah, don't give them no guidance.
But teaches them.
You're supposed to all five of y'all call somebody. Look, I send them 5 people over there. You understand? With the application, y'all get it 2 days off. Y'all gonna make sure y'all get y'all house lot application in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't contribute to these young people life and give them a structure.
No, he there back here 5 years now. He never applied for house, but he want to know where everybody else gonna get. No, I was telling you about the American thing, right? So with the American, me not wanting a visa. I say I got there down here, I can enclose myself, I can walk. Well, after I broaden my horizons, I realize now this becomes a area integral to my springboarding around the world, because flights now, an American visa could mean the difference in a yearly basis for me. Like me, India flight must see but 25,000. I pay $5 million to go to India just in a short notice. So you could jump to Miami. You could go to Miami and jump on a flight anytime to anywhere. Unlike having to plan a flight to England like me. I got to use Panama for springboard or London. Right? Either Heathrow or the other airport. I got to use them for springboard. Now the difference in an American visa for me is literally millions of dollars a year because of what I want to do. I want before the year is out, I'm setting up myself in a position that when I started my world tours, that was the plan. Then we realized how expensive it is be. With my plan, I had to narrow down, you understand, the times I fly in. But now I plan every weekend. Head off Friday night. You understand? Dep on the plane Friday night, jump on a plane, end up in the next country Saturday, spend Sunday, and be back by Monday morning. Walk with my computer, and I walk in from airports or wherever. You understand?
That's how we roll.
I roll in. Now, I applied that same methodology to house lots, and I said, man, here, I making money, I doing thing. Poor people getting the thing, right? But imagine, I never go for house lot. Imagine me sitting here today, talking for a man who coming back from Canada, who's supposed to be better off, who want a house lot, talking for the poor man, and me collecting for 5 a week at least. Me, the buys them my mother, at least I left them with something. Yes, sir? It is. I have to accept now that thought process was not only selfish but stupid. I was stupid to think.
Yep, and that's maturity now, you know, and it's not left in something for them to make help. It should be restructured and say teaching them to get the own thing.
Roger that.
Right?
We working on that. This year we working on everybody.
When you listen to the story of your life and those of us who got similarities, it's about getting for yourself. You know, we come up with the old doctrine which says something, you know, blessed is the child who gets you on, you know, parents get it, but blessed is
My
the
mother get this thing
I don't remember from me mother.
because of how long she waited.
Blessed is the child who gets you on. This is the only thing sticking me head for me mother. So I'm never looking at what people got. My own, you know.
Yeah. I let me honest with you. I had it wrong and I was not always here. Look at here. People don't know. People mightn't pay attention because of how I have crawled up on them very slowly. People don't know the transformation of my life.
Yeah.
People are just here and get caught up in the funny things. You understand? Attracted to things that really, well, personal. So they, like the man comments, my master use me motivation. I calculate in what? Is the cussing? Is the hype? Is body positivity, the change personal? Is it the way I speak? Yes. What is it that motivates you? Like somebody asked me a day, who motivates you, Critic? Yes, and it is some of the people very close to me. And it had nothing to do, like me farmer friend. I always had to sit and talk to him and show him because there was nothing about him that was motivational. There was nothing about him that impacted my life. You understand? While I had other friends, right here, going back into history, how I end up here. So I calculate, I smart, I can push me body, I can start a movement and I can run for politics. Well, I see this area, this I want to talk, I want to be a representative of people. Right? So this is what I gotta do. I study the landscape. I watch a Jagger. I said Jagger is the smartest politician that exists in this landscape. But he got one problem. The media, this guy busy. Right? So I watch, I say, you know something? Me ain't gonna go he wrote because he's brilliant, he studied economics, and he comes with a wealth of experience. Finance ministry, walking in, become finance minister, go on to be president, longest sitting president. Yes, sir, bam, bam, bam. Up to longest sitting president, because now I know when I start my journey, he was now coming back, right, into things. So I tell you, me mindset at the time, when I sit down looking at the landscape and planning my life, I say, here, what you gonna do? I'm going to media. Because media's got he busy. So I'm going to media. And then I can run into politics. So I could be able to have a voice to say what I want to say. Now, in this process, you're meeting people, you're rubbing shoulders, I'm watching a man movement. Why am I doing this? I wanted betterment for myself. I'm telling you straight up, I wanted betterment for myself. But moreover, I knew that betterment for me within would have been helping people, because that is what I was taught by my mother, and that is what made me feel good all my life. Although there are times that I up in my thing and yes, now I acquired this property, I just buy a new excavator, do this, and it makes me feel a certain way. When I go and help somebody, I feel different. Like I feel exploding. Me energies just explode. I feel empowered. You understand? I feel an aura second to nothing. No money, no food, no nothing. Right? And I'm a very sensitive person. So I calculate your objective is to help people. Now when I go and start building this thing and realizing that through a phone call, I could have helped the people the same way I would want to help them, and negate myself of getting cost and responsibility. When you become a politician, you now are bestowed with responsibility. So I could come, talk for the people, get a little help. If they ain't get the help, I ain't gonna get no cost, because I'm not responsible. I am just nudging the politician on who's responsible for helping you, right? So in that, I transform the gain and calculate you. Don't get into politics. You do what you're good at, because I then learn. Remember when I'm looking at media, me realized I would have become the best in media. I calculated I would have to work my way up, build a media empire, and then run for politics. I thought I would have done with everybody, and I just got a vice and I got a news agency. I didn't know that I would have become the best, which in everything that I do, I become the best at. I've thrived my life for that. Right? If I put my mind to something, I become the best at it. So I calculate media is it. And then we'll go into politics. When I reach into media and realize, yo, you could help people from right here. Were you going for say, oh, you're a minister, this and that. You calm down. You could help people from this position at this time. I don't know what the future holds. But at this time is though. You understand? Like when I watching on, when I look at Jagdio, when I look at Irfan Ali, I sit down there. When I walk about the place, consider myself to be the smartest hombre I know. And when I watch Jagdio and Irfan Ali in action, I am humbled. Because me, it reached the level, that man showing people, talking to people, showing a level of maturity. Partner, not me. Showing a level of care. Me reach the level yet?
Yeah, you think so. You think so because of probably your modesty, yourself, you check yourself constantly to ensure that you don't becoming too much of yourself. But I want to carry you back to something quickly and tell you that is not true. You've gone far, because one thing with public life, and you're bordering on that, you're talking about politician, but if you look at all the I don't want to say monetaries, but real people who help people in this life and in this world, all right? They go through a bashing. Like when you were talking, there was some place to sell food. You were showing BJ and some youngsters there, all right? You border on that, so you are shared the responsibility. You ask for it, but it comes with the territory, Miguel. You understand? It comes with the territory, because guess what? Is I selling food? I know Critic know the man, and I know the man. Now, people, if you ask food man after the day, the guy who sell food, we name
Orlando.
People must have got to Orlando after the hey, Orlando, connect me with this now, help me with that now. If you ask Orlando,
yeah.
It's a good thing, because of association. So it comes with the territory. Same thing with Bad Company. Same thing with Bad Company on the other side.
Comes with the territory.
You understand? It comes with the territory. As we all say, can't go crab dance and they want more.
Hey, we talk, bro. We up on a positive note. We can put 2 rhythm and cost 2 people and then again. Safe.
Good buddy. Take care.
There's a man I come from way back with, Yeah. And has transformed his life. We all are transformed. What really dawns upon the onlooker is whether it's in a positive or a negative way. So we all are transformed. As we grow, our body changes, our appearance changes, our action changes. As we go in and out of relationships, that change, the relationship we have with our kids as they grow change. So we all are transformed. Whether it is negative or positive, that is to be seen. Charles, quickly.
Yeah, morning. You talk about empowering this man, and like your parents, cause that's the most empowerment for your mind, As my father passed away, so now he got a friend years ago when I was a little boy in Arkansas. I migrated and so on. I put him for Halloween, so my father said he ain't going no way. Can't see staying right there, he ain't going no plane and so on. We know that we never go nowhere. Alright, he's big man now. I get me daughter, me wife, everything. Me wife get visa, me daughter 4 years old get visa. I should depot me. I saying ain't no way. I hope for this one, I hope for this car. Me want go in there now. Should go behind me back and set up an application, everything with me. I go in April, I get through the visa.
Yeah, go take a walk with them. I erred in never going for the visa, because when I went to get the kids' visa, the people asked me, why you not? I said, nah, I'm not interested in going to America. And today, the boys, all of them went to the States. The mother lives in the States. And I look at them I look at my sons and I look at the hard work that they put in now, and I say, well, here, they don't have the thought process that I have, and this is what I worked for. I worked for their freedom. You understand? So I don't mean get. I feel empowered to know that they have the freedom, and they maintain that, because some people don't have that freedom. You understand?
Another thing to critics, or any program you ain't talking about your ways of doing things. If you talk to them, I ask you how your woman doing, how your children, how your wife, how your mother, and so on.
Yeah.
In this society, you ask them how about your woman, they think that
you want that with shit. Yeah, you want that with shit. Yeah. Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. No, but that's why I spoke about it. Because when the guy called me, this morning, that captured me. I was aware what was going on, right? Because it is customary for me. If I talk to my boys at the end of the discussion, I say, you know, not always now, because a lot of times it's business, but a lot of times if it's personal, I say, son, I love you. You understand? And we're very engrossed in how we feel about each other. If I speak to my mother, even although sometimes I'm upset with her, I go after me because she called and she says to come in the country, and she's just saying, I said, send your itinerary to the driver, because hey, like, it's a wear out thing. For me, it's a poor people thing. Oh, people going to the airport for simple offers, so we don't have time with that.
Right.
Me got one partner that's come 3 times and 2 times a month to Guyana. I got time for going to pick you up from the airport. I traveling 1 time a month. Somebody got carry me. When I reach the airport and I fly back, I say, yo, somebody pass and pick me up. My Paul way there, who that close? If not, jump in a taxi, I coming home. You understand?
Another thing to critics, my father was a Portuguese man, you know, so probably it's the Portuguese thing, you know.
It's the Portuguese. Overinflated sense of self and missing opportunities and all them things. But I explain it because people would be experiencing that. As I tell you, when the man called this morning, I am sensing like I'm your motivation, but I'm also fully well aware of the genuinity, because he went on to say other things. But it hit me. The Guyanese part of me that is innate there. Remember, I come from here was the funny thing about good and bad experiences. You can't negate or eradicate who you were. You could change and become empowered by placing building blocks on your past. But you can't totally eradicate or excommunicate from your person who you were. So I was a Harito. You understand? I was the man to where you ask me certain thing I watch and it's like you want out with me, girl, or what? You understand?
Right.
But then I learned that is the proper way. Then I learned as you mature, life should be to some extent in all human interactions a bit sensitive and sensuous. You see, it is in the ghetto. It is among the poor that we seem always agitated and aggressive to each other. You understand?
They're on the edge.
Like nothing is wrong when you meet up your friend, for hug your friend, give your friend a hug. You understand? It diffuses something. It brings a... No, that is not feminine. It diffuses something inside. Real men do that. You understand? Yeah. Hey, we talk, bro. We talk. We're going to take another rhythm and then we're going into some other conversation. Hear this rhythm.
I know everybody ever like me.
Still we angry. Put up the video.
We know love likes.
In a dancer.
I know everybody ever like me.
Still we angry.
Cause we know love likes. No, so every time I write.
We do it for the love, we not do it for the likes. Yeah, buddy. Hello? Yeah, buddy.
Good morning, Critic.
Talk to me, brother.
Thank you to giving me an opportunity to throw in my 2 cents, eh?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, hearing you.
Connect with, I think the guy from Canada who applied, I think he applied for the wrong thing. He can't, I don't think he would qualify for turnkey home in Guyana. I think he should apply for the remigrant
Yeah.
program.
I know, but he got figured out. I ain't too
The next thing,
favorite.
put some lash in the people in the diaspora by.
Huh?
But Critic, not everybody got the opportunity in Guyana to grow. People has come here, people has come to America and really turn their life around.
No.
Next thing, Critic,
People in the diaspora have done great for themselves. Here was me problem.
No, one second.
Remember, here, a man who stayed on here and war and struggle can't be rooting for people in the diaspora. Or what rooting for? You went, you discover you got. What rooting for? I got house for poor people down here, partner.
Correct, you're right. But let me tell you something. When Guyana is down and out, is them people used to send back money, we call it remittance. Them people used to grind the economy. Let me tell you something. 90% of them mini boss and them food store and them clothing store.
My brother, it didn't come in me pocket. It didn't come in me pocket. The taxes, there wasn't much taxes for that the building roads. Yes, you help your family. That's how we survived for that time.
Yeah,
You understand?
a lot of money. If you check,
Even today, I can't relate to, cause partner, me never get. The first time I start getting remittance is when I start as Guyanese Critic, and the people them outside, Esther and everybody help me and send money Western Union.
Everybody's fortunate in Guyana to turn their life around. But let me tell you, people come in America and they really make something out of themselves by.
No, hear what I'm saying. Respect to that. What is my program? I ain't gonna grovel to your feet. You understand? I still got real people. If you go to America, develop yourself and come out of the circumstances that you were in, you have to respect the fact that I am here still struggling with people that was in the circumstances that you were in.
I agree with you.
So where are we come? You have achieved? Man, fudge you, man. You achieve. You're doing well. Try there. That's okay. I ain't gonna grovel at your feet. I am saying there are people still like you. Don't be selfish. There's people still like you here who thinking about going there, and we gotta make sure they get the opportunities here now. You understand?
Yeah, the opportunity is there now.
But you wouldn't, like for instance with the guy, me and Tornado, I ain't gonna go to the housing ministry and lobby for shut out remigrants, being on no time with what they get and how they're doing it. Right? What I'm not doing is lobbying for those things. I ain't running calling. Normally, poor man call me one house lot. You know what I would say. Send the details to me on WhatsApp. Yes, sir. Not even that I have time for. Me and dying there, I mean groveling at your feet, I ain't got no support for her for. If somebody trampling your Guyanese,
I think he applied for the wrong thing because a lot of people applying for the remigrant thing and they get it.
I can't see how a remigrant get in a turnkey home. That's the first thing. Because I know enough nurses, teachers, and everybody need it. You understand? Me and dying that. Right? We talk, bro. Let me get back to the rhythm. We do it for the love, we not do it for the likes.
Make them know success don't come overnight. No make them know a substance over hype. Do it for the love,
we not do it for the
life. No for them love likes, that's alright. Sit down on the post and the street all night. Sit them on social.
Let me tell y'all an interaction we had this morning with the police, and I said the police gotta be more professional, like got depth on the heights. They gotta stop playing games. Paul going to work this morning. Me and him nearly go up the road. And my actions are highly motivated by anger. Me want me to get in the police force get wrong. Because here I tell you, I start programs, undercover programs. You think Vice got anything from anybody in the world? I start undercover programs, not hard. You go with a long lens camera, put on a big lens, them lens was using them cricket field and thing. Them National Geographic people for watch them long distance, and you go to a long lens, and I tell you every day, you could find police stopping people on the road and catching and taking a bribe. Every day. You think the easiest 5,000 is a hit? Now here what now? Paul driving. Police stop Paul close to Diamond, the work site. Carrying an operator for do something. Paul stop, tell the operator, because he don't know the police stoppy, the police is always wasting people time for no reason at all. Me son wake up this morning, 20-year-old wake up this morning, whole of fresh, before me, and was on the road heading to work before 7 o'clock. With an operator to go and do a job. Going to work! While police looking for people for breakfast! Let's tell you something. Y'all don't get me from the wrong side. When I get me accident, I went to New Amsterdam police station. Let the police them tell y'all. I went to sit down for the bench and the other drive. I do everything else like everybody else. Me play no big boy. But when it comes to me children, I'm not going to take it lightly. I can get fed up with y'all. Too many times when the police stop me, I just comply, then complain or explain. Me play no big boy. You got you work for the boss man. I there with you. Stop Paul this morning. So Paul tell the operator, go to the work site. They're not too far from Diamond base. Go to the work site, jump up on the vehicle and make your heights. They're searching the man. And Paul heard them say he put a gun in the car. Now imagine the mindset you have to have. Not knowing it's me son. I don't know if it's the know it's me son. I tell you, take out a picture and show me. Because he called me and said, Daddy, this is what's going on. Put the phone. I hear they talking in the background. Saying how you son getting on. I said, did y'all say the gun in the car? Now imagine. If you're joking, you're making too much a joke. And if you're serious, if there's a gun, supposed to be a gun in that child's car, then the police got there, punkak. Imagine me child move funny and they shoot up me child. The police shoot up their own police the other day. It happened in the Providence district. Imagine they implicating me child in stupidness. Imagine the police watching and saying, the gun in the, what would you have seen? Was it an intelligence-led operation? And you know I'm going to take this thing seriously. I'm going to Providence, find out who was in the district stopping people and them thing. I can take this thing seriously. I can take this thing. I saw what I just talked about, but I got to take it seriously. Because I got to find out if people send them. If people pay them money for send them for go after me son. Because me son carries 7,000, me carries 5,000. Everybody know their vehicle. I want to know what. I want to know what motivate them. Bear in mind, police got the right to stop people, check their papers and all them things now. If you're driving bad on the road, if you're acting suspicious, there's police right. I am asking, if a police gonna see a man step out of a car, now the car stop, Paul tell the guy, remember he is a progressive youth. Police are not too progressive mentally. That's why most of them are where they are. Because you could go on the road and meet the police. Oh, he's studying breakfast. When he comes, he's studying breakfast from your pocket. He's studying lunch from your pocket. That's a matter of fact. Most of them, not all of them. Most of them, by the way. It's a democratic fact. As you know, democracy is decided upon the majority. If you didn't know, now you know. But it's a democratic fact in the Guyana police force. Most of them. Not all of them. Right? So you will stop. Remember me son moving. Me son ain't thinking like a police. Me son ain't thinking like a thief. Me son wake up for them on the road for 7 o'clock in the morning. What time Paul call? Let me tell you what time I get the call. $7:06 this morning. 7:06, me son that Diamond, he live at Queenstown. Ready up. pick up a worker. 7:06 is now he left him home. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, my brother, talk to me quickly.
Yeah, man, we end up in the same problem like what you're talking here. My son was driving a tuition here, and an old policeman, ex-policeman, he pressed the brakes, and the man just touched the back. The man take the number, call the police him. When the man come home, he never misses no matter day, you know. He go to the station, they seize the man car, and they put him on $80,000 bill. No,
Because your son-in-law was put on $80,000 bill because somebody running the back?
No, he was driving and the policeman in front. He breaks up and the man touched the back. Just a little touch. Now he what happened?
How long this thing happened?
Last week. He what happened? The thing only cost $10,000. But the man carried to a place where you had to pay $40,000. Right?
Listen to me. Get the picture with the policeman and so, and let me post up your face in the story. Get the details. Send it to me on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Skin up. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. But you gotta get the facts of the story before you start calling him. And I would even call the policeman and ask, see, what's you take? What's you part of the story? Yeah, I'm telling you. Now, me son, 7 o'clock in the morning, done there. These fudgers looking for breakfast because I can't see what the Stappy evil. Stappy. So he Stappy car. Tell the boy, go to the yard and because we looking for progress, we looking for movements. That's how we think progressively. That's all they know. That's all we know is movements. We rolling, so to speak. That's all they know. That's all I teach him. I never teach him how to stop and act if you thief something because we don't thief. I never teach them credit card fraud. I don't know. Now I try to find out from smelly smell by the credit card fraud. I never do it. Yes, I never teach them though. We only know what we know. So he stopped, tell the police, tell the boy, go along to the yard. Police see he come with the car. Like yes, search of the man bag, search of the man pocket, and hollering the gun there. He left the gun in the car. When Paul, I say, yeah, I'll say, he left. I come into Providence. I'm talking about the phone. I say, go to Providence. I come into Providence. You know what I tell you? The police guys stop playing. You know what I tell you? Go along. He called me back and said, Daddy, they say go along. Don't worry. How go along now, man? You find any gun? They got something wrong you can institute against this youth, man. Where you stop it for? No, I ain't saying they ain't got reason for Stappy because it's me son. Why you want to know where Stappy for? And what actions would have been taken for you to get to your mind to suggest that he had a gun in the car? Or the man who come out of the car put a gun in the car? It's jokey business. You gotta be professional. And that's the problem with this country. Every time you deal with things the same way. Same thing on the road. They see a man driving on the road. The man got a sketchy pass. They stop 4 Land Cruiser and stick up with gun. Pointing gun in the film chair face. Do you have an intelligence-led operation? Normally, if you have a road, you stop the man at the roadblock and you peer in the vehicles. Sir, it's just a routine road. How are you doing? People in the vehicle. Who is the people in this vehicle? If you see something that warrants an escalation of this situation, you tell the individual, please pull to the corner. Where you guys are going? What's going on? Do you have any firearms? Do you have any illicit drugs in this vehicle? The person who's asking that has to be able to watch the person's body language when they're asking the question too. Yeah, get real, buddy. Don't lie. Me want me and the Guyana Police Force get right. I have an amazing relationship with the Guyana Police Force, for the most part. If I identify problems and all them things now, they address the issues. It doesn't work out. It's not advantageous personally. The relationship with the Guyana Police Force is not advantageous personally for me because what I got still talking. They don't treat me like no big deal. They treat me like everybody else. When I go to get things done at Brickdam and all them things now, get replenishment, and I got to sit down like everybody else. I got to do things like everybody. I got to pay like everybody else. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, brother.
Hey, morning, Critic. I had a similar problem with my son too, with the police. Hello?
Yeah, I listen to you.
Yeah, I had a similar problem with my son and the police. He lent the bike to one of his friend. Or go and buy something. His friend now go and pick up another friend. And they go for thief a man truck battery. So the man come out and catch them and they run away and left the bike. So when they run away and left the bike, they go back and tell me, son, how they and somebody had a problem. And they tell you where part the bike there. So when he go back, forget the bike. That time now, the people them call the police. Police come over and put him. Because he go forget the bike. Because he know the two of them went for a thief the man truck battery. Anyway, the police hold up on my son, saw he take away his money, 30,000 he had, never give you back his money. And when that happened now, they got the station, the truck man see $250,000 for settle the story. So we end up settling the story with the truck man. And the police now was to get a raise from the truck man. So we had to go to the JP and make a paper with the JP that they settled the story with $250,000. So when we carry back the papers with the police now, the police say, oh shit, this man promised me some money. He said you only get 100,000. And the police get, he must give the police a 20,000, 40,000. So you see, this is how this thing running.
Well, here I tell you, you're explaining to me. You said when you started, you had a similar thing with the police. We had no similar thing.
My son.
The police,
my son.
oh, with your son, because it's your son. Well, here I telling you. First thing it says your son friend. Your son got no friends and we there wrong.
I'm telling you, some of them, they lie me with...
Because me son can't come and explain to me that he ain't part of a thief man crew when he lend his bike to a thief man. He can't explain to me though.
Well, me son is work with a man named Darby, Peter them. Right? He's working with Peter them. So, he live in a Riverview. And you know Riverview, how Riverview got one at the thief man, but he line in by his cousin shop. And then by this come wrong a line. See, he know who the thief is.
My brother, what you have to do is some introspection. Because there's more problems within than the encounter you had with the police. You understand? You guys sit down and talk to you and you know the other things.
Yeah, because he like me with people doing shoppiness, and then when you get yourself in the problem now, I got to help you get out the problem.
Well, partner, you there on shoppiness.
You got to spend money.
You there on shoppiness.
Get out the problem.
Me there know. Me in there know. Me helping and me there know. You got a thief, my friend, lend a bike and me there make something. And when you get, nah, me there that. Me not in that. I don't want to hear. Look at the Paul get himself in a problem. Bench thing. He had to go and talk to Alibla Saturday. He Saturday, sorry. I took him to Uncle Raymond. He been in a nightclub, he knocked down some sign or something. Me ain't had no heart attack with it. I carried him to the people. I said, this is the boy who was disrespectful. When the people them talk, he get to understand the role where he playing and what we playing. Like me cheering them in normal. We can't escape this society. The Rodriguez family now have been elevated to a certain level that for generations will be remembered. How you will escape though? I tell them, I say, here, you have to act in a stealth. You're a human being, you'll get problems. Don't worry, when the problems come, we can try to deal with it. You don't get all kind of problem in your life. You will get accident, you will get things. When the problem comes, we try to deal with it. But be cognizant of all your actions and the important to act foremostly in a stellar manner to represent the name. And if it's not to act as we are, kingsmen here, but it's to be aware that people just waiting for hear something about Critic and Critic's son and Critic family for that. You got to be cognizant of that. Right? So that's the problem, the issue I had with the police, and I'm going to follow up with it today. I'm going to follow up with the commander for the division, and I want to know, did they say the man left the gun? You see anybody left any gun? Did you find any gun? We don't depend on shipness. We don't depend on shipness. Were you trying to insinuate? Were you trying to suggest? The kid that's 706 on the road going to work. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Uncle.
Talk to me, partner.
Good morning. We're talking about the police, right? It's been too long. We get a problem, but let me share my experience with them. Police is for guide and protect the people, right? So I have a bus in private, register as a car. I drive in this bus with a car license. Two of them stopped me on the road about a couple months back, telling me that I need a bus license.
No.
I said, no, man, look.
The bus is P?
Yes, it's
No.
P, it's private.
No.
I said, look at my papers, them here. GRA, car, C-A-R, car, right? They're demanding money from me, telling me I got to drive to break down, all kind of stupidness.
You know what's the plan for this year? And I've given them fair warning.
Good sting operation.
No, well, here now. My plan is to set up a car.
Boy, I think in the same
sting operation. Them banner going across. But remember now, if we start doing it and they know we're doing it, they're going to stop. They're going to change their ways. But here what we're going to do. I want to bring down a set of them. So here what we're going to do. We want to eradicate as much corrupt police as possible. One fell swoop. So here what we're going to do. We can start this sting operation and keep gathering information. Got people driving, doing shipping on the road and giving different police. Yes, and make sure it's well recorded and documented, giving different police money.
Right.
And when they take that money, now, we culminate, we got to get a couple hundred. So when New Year break, you start putting a video every day, a video each one of them. You understand? You do about 325, it's every god day a policeman gone. You understand?
But let me tell you this one now. I had to get some papers from Vigilance Police Station. So I went in there, right? And I waiting on the documents. So a traffic cop come in now from the road. And the leader, the head in the station, come up to you and say, hey, come in my office, by where you get, where you collect? How much is for me? Let me see where you get for the day. How much bribe you get?
Very unprofessional about it.
So if we do it now, we might be surprised how much people.
No, listen to me. You were telling you. Right now, with this shippiness, what they do with Paulie and looking and calculating, these men don't know. Me got the resources, the time, the finances, and everything else.
So
just
after that story where I encountered it, I tell my friend, I say, hey, you know what what we country need? A proper sting operation.
No. I walk in on it.
Gather these things in a
across the country, all them roadblock you pull up, you got a lady in a car, you put in a lady. You understand? There's easy prey. See how they're fraternizing and all them things. You got a girl in a car, driving all about. You understand?
Right.
And then you got a little $5,000 look, because they always, some of them nice, they want breakfast, they want lunch, and you just collect the information from all of them. And then next year, January, you start rolling it out. Every god day is a different one. You understand? Expose. We talk about it, safe. I'm putting it into place. They're getting me on my nerves now. It's ridiculous. Something gotta give. Something has to give. Don't take the people's job. And the next thing, police have to, like how they got politicians. The check-in, you got declare assets. Police got to start declaring assets. Police got to start declaring if you got a business, if you got a boss, and so I don't think that should be a problem. I don't think a police should have a boss in the district that they're working in. Right? You got to find ways. People need added income. Or you need added income as though. But if you're a policeman, you end up in a big house. How you end up in a house? Policeman throw backs. How you throw backs? How you getting to throw backs every day? Backs has got to throw every day. How policeman throwing backs every day and he's drawing monthly salary? How policeman throwing backs daily and drawing monthly salary? We gotta shake up the system. We gotta shake up the system. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, ma'am.
My contribution is people who give bribe is as equal as corrupt as the police.
Yes, this Guyana you're talking about, this is Alawi. But we gotta start some way.
I want say police taking bribe and you giving bribe.
No, but listen to me.
Put this thing on
It's Alawi.
It has to
because there are 6,000 here. There are 6,000 police officers in this country. And if you're going to change the system, where do you start? With the 750,000 Guyanese or the 6,000 police? Use common sense.
Well, the police, but if we stop doing that, definitely.
Lady, like, were you using PNC numbers? I tell you, they got 6,000 police. And 750,000 people. And all of we corrupt. Where do you start eradicating corruption? Not a smaller number?
Oh, God.
What? You agree or you don't agree with me?
I agree with you 100%.
Roger, don't stress. We started the process. I could. You imagine me here every day talking to people telling, do not be corrupt, don't get people anymore. You drive on the road. You are in a situation and you head on with a man with the hand out. What can you do? Go into a thing and say, no, I'm not giving you money. Then go to the station and then a big long story, accuse he, and then you gotta go court and waste your time.
Yeah, because I just heard a big guy just call you just now about the motorbike situation, and he gave 200,000. You have to follow the thing through in a decent manner.
Yeah, not me. I didn't do it. No. That's why when he talk, I listen. Then I say, if he know the problem is from within.
That's it.
Safe. We talk, ma'am. Thanks for your contribution.
Yes.
We can't hear. Accept. Is all of it in a cesspool? How do you clean it up? When a fly drop in the milk, what you do? You shy away the whole milk? No, you try to take out the fly. It's common. You gotta apply common sense. There are rules, there's laws, there are intricate things that going on around us. You can't trample upon people's human rights. You got nothing we gotta look at, yes. But you start with a smaller number. Everybody tell you take bite-sized bits. Anything you're doing. You start with the smaller numbers. I'm saying, from we perspective as the people, let me do a skin up. Let us do skin up. And we can start, they never knows who. And then you got 1 year of content. So you ain't got to do it after. You ain't care who doing after. Everybody's scared for their life. You understand? When they stop, people carry this from a distance, sir. Watching in. Sorry, open your window. Okay, sorry. You got your dog, check it out, let the people go along the way. Right? So this, So Smelly Smell got everything under the sun. Now they're supposed to break something but a construction company. But Shane answered it, she collect the Mohammed money. The people have money, the photo. Where the photo there, man? This is not she, man. Happy, collecting people money. Hey, that girl could be contriving by. This is not smelly smell. She's answer for everything by, but like she ain't answer for minimum. Because remember me fridge empty. They can't go in the fridge and find nothing now. This is not smelly. Smell smiling, they collecting money from the people there. So she knows something, but so I don't know if she thinks she had a bluff and got everybody. Because people call me, say, Critic is you. I don't care. Me ain't got nothing going on. Me ain't got nothing going on by me. After me last instance where you get bad name and stuff for owing staff and stuff, bye, I was thinking 3 months ahead now. Remember, I just got, I got that. When I hit the learning curve, you can't catch me. You only can catch me one time with certain thing. Nami, I don't know. Anytime I run that problem, I fire on everybody. Rest them, send them home. Me ain't got no money for nobody. Send them home. If you got people, send them home. You ain't got money and working going on, don't hold out for people. It's this why to hold out for people and say, well, when we get back working thing and still making sure they're getting up. Like, no. Send them home, hire new people when the time comes, when you start work back. Right? What you should collect is money? Is money a check? What is smile? The girl looking better in Guyana when she collecting the people money. As that she write that thing. You screenshot the thing, you got the thing? How say me they ain't code for money and let them prove if they ever got a receipt and they got a photograph with you collecting the people. That's the first time, by the way. The recordings and messages showing the rest of the money we collect. They people check phone and I think that is what we want to answer to. She put up something, but some big story come. Let the story come. Let the story come. Me? Not me, bye. I so meticulous with me life is I love. You could only catch me one time. They ain't got nothing. They ain't got nothing that ain't truth. They ain't got nothing that ain't truth that coming out here. You understand? We had a banner walking in. And I asked the staff, I cussed all he moving funny with the staff. I didn't know the Bible was a gay. And they said right bars because I hire you. I say, y'all mad? Y'all mad? A man making sexual advances towards y'all and attacking inappropriately. Get him out of here! I don't even want to see back. I care what people think about me professionalism and this and that. And I got a man in here talking to young boys in appropriate manner. I say, listen to me, y'all don't hear why I talk for me life. The gone past professional for me. Me tell me though. Anybody acting inappropriately, sexually inappropriate, otherwise in here, put them outside. The youngest staff in here. Once put them out of the place. Meaning encouraging no strippiness in here. I never even see back the man talk to the man. When they telling me but how they was don't know how for I say you don't know how to deal with it. Y'all hear I cussing down lesbian anti-man and the LGBT and everybody but this program. Y'all don't know how I would deal with it. Me want to hear the story. I don't even want to see back the man. We had the let them tell you they want for the fight get mad. Because I start cussing them. I say, what the mother? We are telling me this thing happening to you. And you waiting to see what I gonna do? Get them out of here. I did not know that. I ain't playing no part and parcel in that. Here, I got a roll. I think I must get about 2 hours this morning. Nice, hour and a half. Quincy Percival, what was this about? Propaganda show and clown followers. Critic right for use them dunce. Make money from them racist and educated. But good job, Critic. A black man using his head. Percival, you ain't too smart. But you know, welcome to the program, Percival. Thanks for making your contribution via comments. As much as you're far from the truth of what's going on here, and my supporters and followers right? But we welcome you. We welcome everybody. You not worry. Peace out. Keep it real.